Hi guys, and good afternoon from HHS Holistic Horsemanship Services. Trying to give you a couple videos a week just to stay relevant and let you know what's going on here at the farm. It's actually beginning to be fly season pretty quickly, gone from blankets to fly season. I wanted to kind of share with you how Dutch is handling currently being separated from his mare. Most of you see him when he's extremely calm, and this is just after I moved his mare across the paddock to be with Allie, another herd member, and to be on a bit of grass. So you'll see the pawing. You saw the head shaking. They have a little bit of the head shakings also from the flies. I just fly sprayed him. But the pacing and kind of focusing on the gait, that's a sweet spot right now because that's where she just exited. The talking and the pawing. And as I walked over here, I was just thinking, this is how some of you may be feeling from the separation from your family members and your friends right now. The one bit I did read, I've been trying to keep my reading to some things positive, some pieces educational, trying to stay well-rounded and well-versed without too much time in front of the negativity of all this. But one thing I did read that is after 21 days, that the isolation becomes a little bit easier for humans. It's that 21 days to a habit. You can read some studies on it. But after 21 days, things become more rote. They become more acceptable. So I want to give you that bit of hope that if you've been on lockdown, that hopefully it does start to become your new norm. And there is no timetable on it. We're all very different. But some of the findings and from other countries that have been at this a little bit longer than us, that's what they've experienced and that's what they've shared. So much nonverbal communication right now, right? The pawing, the staring out, the concern, the anxiety. It's just a tremendous visual of what he's feeling from being separated from his mare. So most of my videos have been to kind of comfort you and to maybe give you some compensatory techniques for dealing with this situation. But today I just thought that I would embrace some of that anxiety and discomfort and let myself feel it, because we can lift others up and we can be positive and we can stay focused. But like in grief, we have to let it out. We have to acknowledge it and we have to feel it for it to get better. So I'm just feeling that this was a positive thing to show you that this is kind of what we're all feeling. And the herd represents it in different ways, but also very similar ways that we do. This is, I will tell you right now, that pawing at the gate is exactly how my son is feeling about being away from his beautiful girlfriend and being away from his friends, his brothers, his boys, as he calls them. He's having a really hard time with it. And about once a week, he goes to that gate and says, "Mom, I'm leaving. I can't do this anymore." And I call his dad, and we have a meeting, and we sit down and we talk about how much we need him and how we want him to be safe, and we try to listen to his frustrations. So I think that's important, that we allow ourselves and each other to feel these bits of anxiety, and we talk through it. I'm going to go in now and work with Dutch. I'm going to do some 4/7/8 with him. I'm going to give him some groundwork to kind of take his mind a bit off that his mare's just literally across the driveway. But I'm not going to think that's going to fix it. But I am going to give him some remind him of his tools in his back pocket that we so frequently talk about to work through this. I hope all of you are outside getting some vitamin D. They're saying that could be helpful for our overall health for sure. Drinking lots of water, and letting yourself feel these emotions when you need to. We can't just keep pushing them down. They're real. It's a trauma. It's a grief. It's a new way of life right now. And I hope that these videos you found somewhat helpful. Peace, friends. I'm going to turn it around just to say hello real quick. Thank you. Peace. All right, Dutch. Let's get to work, buddy.